So we're back. Sorry about that. There was a little glitch. All right, so we had a little glitch. Now we're better. We're back and we're better. What is this? Capture device. Um, Properties. There's mic. I don't need nothing from this one. Um, Background music. Background. That's actually properties. Delete. Okay. All right, so we're back. I don't know where we left off, but we're here. And let me see. Dashboard. Content. Live. All right, we are live. All right, so let's see what it looks like. How we looking? How we looking? I guess we're looking good. Just a little bit of buffer, but is it not coming out HD? Okay, that's not for me to worry about. It is what it is. All right, so um, let me go back to my mirror board so you guys can kind of see what I was talking about earlier. So, for those of you that are just coming here, my name is Darren. I do real estate, I do taxes, and in this video, in today, we're trying to learn how to set up a coding agent that is going to help me really get to where I want to get for my businesses. So, all right. So myself, like I was saying earlier, I have three businesses. I wholesale real estate. I do taxes and tax planning and real estate brand brokerages. So I am creating a system that really goes through everything my day to day with a chief orchestrator, which is my Hermes agent, that is now able to just proceed and do everything I need using several tools. The first tool is Buzz. Right? Buzz is going to be where all my bots chat together. So where they figure out what they need to do, how to do it, and how to do it. It is key to have something like that because it helps us a lot. So Buzz is a great choice. I don't know if you're looking to build something, if you want to do something, it's one of the best things to have with you. The second thing that I'll be using, hopefully it's done downloading. It's check my downloads. See if it downloaded. Is a fine. Did it download? Okay. So we're actually going to install it together. It's a fine. A fine is going to be my my headquarters, kind of where I do my brain dumps and organize my files and get my life together. So a fine is a great Canva dashboard. I don't know if you ever use Notion, but it's like a free Notion. so that you don't have to pay that monthly subscription for Notion is great. So like whenever you try to get into coding, the first thing I always recommend to do is go look for free tools that are going to help you do better. So Afan is one of those tools that I noticed before that I believe will definitely help me get better at planning and managing all my businesses. So I had started one before, but I never finished it. So essentially, when I come in and I start using my computer when I come back from work or when I wake up, it's literally just going to be these two screens. And those two screens are going to control my entire business: how it looks, how it fits, what's going on, who's doing what, which one of my agents are going to be deployed. So that is to me the key to having a successful business is having a how do you say that, proper a proper a proper SOP, right? Operation manual, things the way you want to do. And with me is I'm always distracted. I have so much going on. I'm a teacher during the daytime, so trying to run all this during the daytime is very hard. But if I have this, I'm now able to really manage myself better, manage my business better, and provide a better service because now I have the tools that I've created so I know how they work to help my business out 1,000% faster, right? So if I look at my mirror board and you look at this, if it was scaled out to a big person, a big firm, these right here, like it'll be a business of 150 people just to run by itself. Where right now with AI, for now, I can start small. Does it will do the lead generation, the contacting, talking to the clients for me, qualifying the leads, and then when I come in, or when I look at my phone, hey, Darren, this person's qualified. I want you to call me by this time. So it's all set. I don't have to guess anything because it's all there. So the best thing about it is that when, let me zoom out, when you have a brain like mine that just starts here with an idea, goes there for another one, goes here for another one, goes there for another one, comes back around, it's it's just a jumble mess. So you have to create a system that literally does all of that for you. So right now, what I'm creating is this, my Miro, where Hermes, well, Hermes, oh, this is me. Hermes is like my assistant, and to all the robots, Hermes is like the chief of staff. It's going to organize and do everything or tell people what to do, and I just message it. That's all I have to do is message it. So where we left off last time is trying to figure out a way to connect my Obsidian, which is this, which is another vault, into my VPS so that my Hermes agent can have an always on database. We don't have to guess. It doesn't have to declare something. It's always there. It's always going to be there for it. At that point, once I get that, we're good to go. But you see the title, I don't know how to code. I've never learned to code. I'm just going through prompts that my free ChatGPT has given me and that I go and follow. And if I have a question, I ask another service to help me out. I can even ask Hermes to help me out to set this up, but I don't want to. Reason being, I want to limit what Hermes can do. Although it's hosted on a server, it's not on my computer. I don't want it to mess up details that I would need here to retrieve. So the key is to separate Hermes, right, from from everything else. So now my Hermes agent, all it does is orchestrate what I need to orchestrate and find those tools within like a limited confine. It doesn't search 5 months ahead. It doesn't go through my emails. They only have access to the emails I give them access to, and that's it. So that's the key. When you try to build something, try to build it right the first time, so you don't have to go back and do 1,000 things. So what I was told to do last time is go here. So we're gonna clear this out, and I'm gonna do a lot of it before you, just because I wanna get to okay. I wanna get to I want to get into it a little bit faster. That way, that way we don't have to guess. So now I'm in Ubuntu. Shoot, let me do this part on off screen so you guys don't see that. Now I'm in Ubuntu, which is uh, I'm now in Ubuntu, which is just my setup, right? It tells me how much data I have left, everything I have left. And where's ChatGPT? And then ChatGPT is my assistant for this build out, and it helps me kind of get through what I need to get through without having to kind of worry about what's going on. So now, so I'm okay. So the first thing it asked me to do, I don't know if it's safe to show you guys. Let me just make sure that there's no keys or anything like that that shows off. No. Okay, so now let me go back. Okay, so you guys are here. Okay, so boom. So let me go back and put you guys on one side. Cancel here. So I'm gonna go back and keep you guys on one side, ChatGPT on the other, so that we can do this together. I mean, props to the people that are able to like do this full time and understand it. For me, this is such a nightmare because it's so many parts that you have to manage at the same time, so that you don't get confused or anything like that. My life is so chaotic that all I need is for this to work. Okay, so it asked me to do this, copy all of this in here. Before I do that, a file is already on my desktop computer along with Obsidian. They are both blank. Just to tell it that the tools that I need are already installed into the computer. I paste what it's asked me for. And honestly, this is so keep it simple, stupid, and dumb that everybody else can do it. I don't know, like someone is like, oh, I can't do it. I can't do this. I can't do this. It's hard. It's really not that hard. Like if you're gonna learn something, just use the tools that you have. I've built stuff before, small apps, but it didn't work well. So now I'm just trying to get myself going and build something that I like, that I will use on a day-to-day basis. Because I think that was the missing part when I was doing my business, is that I didn't know I didn't know how to do it and what to do, but now I do. Now it's like I can finally kind of get my space available. All right. All right. So now we go back. So the first thing it's telling me is to create a markdown folder, a markdown script, and a markdown is what gives directions to the AI. So it tells me what the projects are and all that stuff. So boom, that markdown has all the projects. So now it's asking me to install a bunch of windows and things I have to sync. Again, I don't know what they are, but it's just doing it for me. So essentially, if you have the will to do something, you'll be able to do it. You don't have to guess. It's just there. Um, no VM guests are outrunning. Second statue listening on port one sent in. Make sure that it has that. Log in. Yep. So the control screen is not publicly. Paste the output from step 1B here. All right. So again, I just kind of copy most of it so it sees what's going on. So the only thing is with ChatGPT, sometimes it tends to hallucinate and move forward to something else. So after I set up the VPN, it was about to have me orchestrate all my agents, but I had to remind it like we don't have a place to store the information so it can be retrieved. And the reason I want to do that is because I don't want them to just kind of wander around and do whatever they want. I want it to be so strict. I want it to be strict, right? I want it to have parameters. So again, it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't do anything. So whenever we finish a step or a process with with ChatGPT, I kind of stop it, remind it what we've done before, and then prompt it to do the next step. Because again, before it was telling me just give Hermes these prompt and have it set it up. I'm like I don't want to do that because if I do that, Hermes will go crazy, right? Hermes will just try to figure out things for me before I even know what the hell's going on. So hold on. So I just want to see if that's right. Okay, blah blah blah. See, it did something I didn't know. So now I'm just gonna give it again. Enter here and make sure that it's there. Boom. So I give it again. Whatever we do, I give it back to it. The only thing you have to make sure not to do is to give it your keys and you store these somewhere else. So the keys are like the tools that are hidden and private to you that you don't share with anybody. It's like a password, and you don't want that password to be listed because if that's what you were doing, it doesn't make sense. The missing error did not cause a problem. The success message install. So leave the Ubuntu terminal. Open a new Mac terminal. Okay. Sending desktop app. Okay. So it's saying it should prompt me to do some installations, but uh, Stripe, Stripe and Google accounts associated with it. I need to understand what this is, but Sync Thing app. So you just had me download something, and I don't even know what it is. So the Sync Thing app. It's a free open source platform that syncs files directly between your devices in real time. Nice. So it's the missing piece we're talking about. How to get these things in real time. I love this. Yes, I was setting up my OBS to look more professional. And we are broke here, so we're looking for free things. we are looking for free things at all times. Key number one, if you want to know something about me, is I look for free things. Open. Oh, status sync dashboard. Open. Okay, I'll put this away. Um, so it's asking me if I see the folders, um, but I see it's kind of blank for now. What I'm seeing is blank. What I'm seeing is blank. At the top, right click action, show ID. Okay. Copy the entire ID. So I'm doing this off screen so you guys don't see it. Open the VPS syncing dashboard. So go back here, go back here, go back here. Oh my God. Control C. Kick me out again. Okay. So all these things I have to do off screen because there's a lot of sensitive information. Yes, I see Ubuntu. Scroll. Yes. So scroll to remote devices. Remote devices at remote. That's my Mac Mini. Then the Mac ID. Save. Okay. Action. Show ID. Copy. Remote device. Device ID. Cloud VPS. Save. Disconnected, unused, close. So I gotta tell it I don't see folder type. Right? You kind of just tell it everything you see. Because right there, that could be massive. Wait. Okay, save. Now Mac Mini. Unshared. General tab. Folder. Boom. So now I gotta make I'm asking if I have to make a specific path for it on my computer, just in case, because the last thing I want to do is lose where I'm at for myself. Because if I lose where I'm at, I will not be able to do it. Save. Up to date. Open Obsidian. So now this is where I go into Obsidian. Open folder as Vault. Go to Darren. Darren Knowledge. Open. Done. So now Obsidian has my inbox, the project, the area, the resources, the businesses, the archive, and the systems. All right. So on Open Obsidian, you should see open start here. Open start here. Okay. Create a new test. So go to box, go to inbox, new note, Obsidian sync test. Oh, Obsidian sync test. Type test status active created 2026 dash 0 dash 0 dash 0801. Okay. Now go back to Ubuntu. And paste this. All right, now we have to give Hermes control to this vault. How do we do that? That's going to be the fun part. So for this, we'll expose this. All right, so now Ubuntu, gonna log into Hermes. Give it the complete output again. It's crazy how these 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 bots know how to program themselves. Like they know how to build themselves. It's insane. And all because they have access to the internet. So imagine what you can do. A lot of people are here making small apps and trying to sell them. I see people like making hundreds and thousands of dollars with these apps. I just want to build systems. Right? I just want to build stuff that's going to help me grow into my business because there's so many ways to do it and to get to where you want to get to that it's impossible to lose. Quick break. They got the streamer games live. Hermes is installed. Knowledge Vault exists. Hermes gateway is running. The warning shows that optional tools unavailable, not the gateway files. So I have some warnings there. Uh, okay. So now I got to paste a new command, and this command supports MCP, connecting to Knowledge Vault. It's taking a while. So while it's doing, oh, failed to connect. Failed to connect. All right, well, I was thinking about that. Let's take a quick break. Hey, there I am. All right, let's make sure that I'm louder into this. And this is just below me. There you go. Okay, so N. I know it's the long path, but we're learning, bro. We're learning. I don't. It's really like it's very tiring to do this, but at the end of the day, like this system should make me enough money to finally move to my parents' house. Type select. Read file. Read file media. And move file. Enter. I gotta remind myself to add an ad blocker. So now let me talk to Hermes. So whenever I see the little icon, it means it's watching me. Reply in the thread. So now it's telling me to go back into Obsidian, check my inbox, Hermes connection test. Perfect. This might not take as long as I thought. I thought it was gonna take me hours and hours, but the moment I have this in front of me, it really tells me what Hermes is able to do. So now I know that Hermes can write files and modify things as needed. But now let's see what's next. Okay, before one important cannot safely mirror the markdown fault file for file connection. Currently supports searching and reading document, but not dependable documents creation updating is also not supported. Or stable design will therefore be Obsidian VPS Markdown permissive true. Dashboard planning canvases. Hermes reads both systems and connects them. Or you have caddy handling for buzz. We need to see current Docker before adding. Okay. So I'm literally just telling it what's available. Like I'm not doing anything. Like I know it's probably like a dev that's gonna come across this page and be like, "Oh, what the hell Darren's doing?" But I still need a caddy network and domain configure before installing it. So paste this shorter block into codex. Oh, but no, if I do an ad block, then yeah. So one thing you forgot to tell me to do is on Namecheap, I have to create an additional server thing, not additional server, but additional link so that it can run through. So I go to hosting list. Well, not hosting list. I go to domain list. I go to here, manage. Top right here should be advanced DNS. I create a new A record. Fine. Wait, is there somebody here? If you're here, say what's up. Sorry, I'm hiding the screen just because there's some database password that's showing up, and I don't need you guys to go to my database and steal everything I'm making. You know, if you just showed up, say what's up. I gotta put some stuff away because right now it's just making Okay, so there we go. Okay, so what it just did, forgot to tell you guys, it literally just connected my Affine homepage to its own server. So now my Affine is available online for itself. I could probably connect to it from anywhere, but at least it's there. So now it's reading the website to let me know how to finish the setup, exactly how to finish it. All right, sorry, I just had a lapse. Okay, let's go. Right now, we connect Hermes to the Darren Social Brain Building SCP. I really don't. I really. All right. So I think most of the sensitive stuff is done with a fine, so we can continue. I had to update my keys because I think I showed my keys by mistake. And if they ask me again for, I have to rotate it one more time. So I think I did. I showed it to you guys twice by mistake. So all right, in the Find Desktop app, while Darren second brain is open, click on Workspace. Workspace settings. I don't see workspace settings. It's a lot to do. It's a lot of confidential stuff. So whenever I have to type in something, I literally have to take you guys off of this. So it's like it kind of sucks because then you guys don't see what I'm doing. So copy token. So many steps. ChatGPT gives me so much stuff to do. And a lot of the stuff that it's giving me to do is like confidential. So it doesn't make the stream as fun as I thought it would be. Like next time, I mean, once the setup is like more done, what's going on? I see somebody else came in. What's up? What's up? What's up? Listen, if you're new here, my name is Darren. I'm a real estate agent and tax professional. Right now, I'm building myself a second brain that is online with the help of AI. Um, at the moment, I'm doing something sensitive, so I cannot even show you my screen. But if you're here in the chat, say what's up so we can talk and have a good time. Keep me company because this is very boring. I know you're here. I see you. It tells me you're here. But once again, I know that once the system is done, I'll be on my way to $1 million a year, in at least real estate and all my other businesses, because now I don't have to do everything myself, right? You can definitely use AI to build the cool stuff that you need at all times. So I don't know. I spent the whole summer researching. I did some apps, um, but telling you right now, telling you right now, like once you have a system that helps you do the things that you want to do, nothing can stop you. I think that's the best part. And then the cool thing is you can use ChatGPT to build on something else, right? ChatGPT is pretty cool because you have the chat online that is free. And what I've noticed and I've learned over the last few days, if you have a repo, that can actually by itself create the app without you having to use tokens. Now, caveat is you can't customize it and you don't see what it's building. So you'd have to re-download it at this point to see what else you have to do. That's the best part. 1 second. 1 second, bro. All right, so we're back. Let's see what it says. So the cool part is, I mean, I'm doing this. I mean, I can show you guys this part. I guess I did something wrong because Hermes just told me that it couldn't find the proper VPS sync test for my my find database. So I already know that both my the Obsidian is connected to Hermes through the VPS, but I'm having an issue with a find. And those two things right there, they're supposed to be my how do you say, they're supposed to be my go-to. They're supposed to be what I use to chat up every single day with them. So if it's not working, then I'm missing on a major part of the application. And like I said, if you have a free ChatGPT account, a lot of these things can just get done by itself. So you don't even have to guess second thing. You don't have to guess anything. You just kind of just do your own, right? And then once you get to your own proper systems, what you want to do, like the things that you have to do, then you create those tokens. Because then when you have those tokens, Well, you purchase those tokens, and when you have those tokens, you can literally orchestrate a lot of things that you want to do by itself. Like you're seeing right there, ChatGPT is literally telling me what to do, when to do it. Um, that way, I don't even have to guess anything. It just runs it for me. Alright. So if anybody here, because I know I see a few people, if anybody here ever got into coding, what did you do and how did you do it? Did you create an app? Did you build something interesting, or you never done it before and just interested in seeing how you do it? I mean, again, the goal is right there on the title. I'm looking to make $1 million a year through that, and not through building apps. That was interesting. But the key is to build something that is everlasting. And if I do build an app, it's gonna be for my clients, not for anybody else. So they can track information, they can send me information. That way they just move through easily. So just in case I don't expose some private keys, and again, like I've been doing this for the last 3 days, and I was like, let me just build online for now because I have all these tools that I've never used. So I might as well talk to you guys about it and see who's interested. Create a little small community of people that want to build apps or that want to build things, you know? I don't know if you guys saw it. I hope you didn't see it. Fuck. I may have to rotate the keys again. So open this page on the desktop app. So now it's gonna wait about 20 seconds just to see that a fine hopefully didn't change what it's supposed to be doing. All right, let's see. Again, whenever you see this, it's thinking about something. The only thing I hate is that whenever it thinks, it opens up a new thread. Right? Like, because the moment you do this, it becomes weird. Because I mean, it's full connection. So Afine, MCP, Darren, Buzz, Hermes, VPS, Markdown, Vault, Syncing, Obsidian. Okay. Next, I was given clear rules when to use Afine and when to use Obsidian. Okay. I see you here. Okay, use the knowledge fault. Okay, boom. So I now go back to buzz. So now we gotta make some backups. And then again, I think it's gonna ask me to expose some keys. This song is a banger. It's my first time hearing it, but it's a banger, yo. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else seen this, but this song is a fucking banger. Okay, so I don't know. I was speaking with that other voice earlier, but there we go. I'm here. I'm back. so many confidential things. Bum, bum, bum. take a quick break. Take a quick break, real quick. See what's going on at streamer games. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. That's hilarious. I love wardrobe. Mm-mm. You know what? One day, I hope I get invited to streamer games. I'm gonna claim it right now. I will be invited to streamer games one day. There's there's no reason why I cannot be part of streamer games. I'm a streamer now. I'm a nerdy streamer. You know what Ludwig said? Said I have to stream for 4 hours to be considered a good streamer. We've been live for about 2 hours. I got 15 views. Anybody else would have quit by now. I want to quit by now. All right. So with that being said, I hit my 2 hour mark. Guys, I'll be back. Actually, let's keep going because you never know who shows up. Probably somebody interested will show up. Because the whole key here is to get this set up. You know what? Before the end of the streamer games, I have 95% of it set up and ready to go. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Got an error here. This is a pretty big error. F- 4,000 paper airplanes. That's insane. The funniest thing is about them is like they're so corny at the same time they're funny because they have to be larger than life. That's 55,000 people watching. That's insane. That's the size of a stadium. Agent has 5.2. That's insane. A lot of them, they get a lot of people on live. That's insane, dude. All right, guys, this was my time. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. Well, I'll see you guys again tomorrow, same time, probably at 2 o'clock, so we can do a longer stream.